Hello everyone, this is Astral tutorial video number 3. Here is the patch we ended up with in the last video. This is the group's filter impulse response container. Use the drop down here to choose between different impulse response types. For now I'm going to stick with sync. Click on the container to see the waveform of the signal. Every onset that you hear is a segment of this sync signal. Here, probability functions are used to determine the segment's start and end points. The end of the segments are currently defined using a constant function type, which always outputs a sample at the mean value. To make the onsets longer in duration, I can drag and move the end function to the right. Let's also change the function type to uniform to have a different duration for every onset. Clicking on the keyboard icon inside the group's frequency container will open the group's frequency grid window. In Astral, the frequency space is continuous by default. Conversely, a grid of specific pitches can be employed if preferred by the user. In its default setting, the frequency grid has only one pitch node, located right on pitch class C. Click on the switch to turn on the frequency grid. As you can see and hear, the frequency space is no longer continuous, and only the pitch C can be heard in different octaves. To get more pitch and less noise out of the sync onsets, click on the panels menu and choose Impulse Response. This is Astral's Impulse Response panel, which will be covered in great detail in later videos. To the right, we have our impulse response effects. Scroll down and click on this switch to turn on compression. You can now click on the compression container and adjust its probability function as you wish. Every onset has a different compression factor, whose value is produced by this probability function. Higher compression factors cause more sustain and better pitch perception. Let's go back to the mixer panel and update the frequency grid. Double-click to add pitch nodes wherever you want, and use the Align button to snap all the pitch nodes to the nearest pitch class.